What's up, everybody? So, it is cosplay season for me. Yeah, I do like football seasons. I really cosplay from like December to July because I don't go to a whole bunch of cons. So, I thought what I would do this week is do some cosplay makeup and do videos on cosplay. Now, I don't know a whole bunch about cosplay, I just do it my style. I am a firm believer that cosplay should be fun and you just do what you want to do. But I sent two of my friends who do cosplay like way better than I do. I sent them some questions and they graciously answered them for me. So I'm going to be featuring them both here as I'm reading the questions and the answers that they gave me. So, first, I'm going to talk about myself and my cosplay journey. I started cosplaying like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, and my first one was Robin. I'm going to pop up a picture. Yeah, those are the whiteout contacts, and I was really thrilled with my first cosplay. I did the costume completely by hand, and the contacts were like the highlight of it. That was my favorite part. Personally, I'm not really good with cosplay because of the fact that I change my mind constantly about the characters that I want to cosplay as. So it's not really beneficial to pick one character because literally I've been known to change my mind like the night before a con. That usually happens because I don't like the costume and then I'm rushing to put stuff together, just like random tidbits I have to make a costume. So, yeah. Another one I did a cosplay of was Princess Serenity from Sailor Moon, and I did kind of like a gothic zombie style Princess Serenity. This is where the factor of like doing your own thing comes into play. I like to do my own thing. I do the gender bending cosplays. I like to do my own style makeup to cosplays. Just like with this look, if you don't know, I'm trying to do Harley Quinn. And I wanted to really mash up the two Harley Quinn styles, the like vintage 1992 Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Because I like aspects of both, but I'm not digging the like red blue combo that they put Harley in. I like the red black combo that comic artist put her in. So yeah, one of the reasons I got into cosplay was because I really like the makeup, the clothing. I love doing costumes. So I just go out there and have fun with it. One thing I would like to do this year, I would really love to be on a panel for makeup and cosplay, which is what this video is basically about. Whenever I'm feeling like not so confident in my costume, I always like want to make sure my makeup is slaying because a lot of times I notice I get more compliments on my makeup because that's what I'm good at. I'm not really good at costuming. I change my mind too much, like I said, so makeup is what I focus on. When I do cosplay makeup, I just use what I have handy. One thing that I use today, I did mix in this with my foundation. I think that the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation in white, which is supposed to be a mixer, I just use that as foundation. Or sometimes I do mix in to make a really pasty, pale look. BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette is kind of perfect for some more colorful cosplays. I dip into this whenever I'm doing like a bright character. I tried to do Bulma, I really did, and I used that palette, and I just was not feeling it. Maybe I'll try her again this year. Well, I'm not an expert by any means on special effects makeup. I have dabbled in with the blood, the liquid latex I do like to use. I would like to get some more because the last batch I kind of left open and the sucker literally solidified in the bottle. It was like this huge chunk of latex shaped like a bottle. But I'd like to get back into that. I really do dig doing zombie looks. Even this cosplay here, I did like a zombie Harlequin and I didn't do any of the latex, but I did have a little bit of blood, of course, the contact. That is mainly the one thing that I get a lot of attention for at cons, like I've said, the makeup. I have a lot of people coming up asking me if I have a YouTube channel. That's very popular. I also get a lot of questions about which products I use, if it's like costume makeup or if it's actual cosmetic makeup. And most of the time it is just cosmetic makeup. Um, and I use it for the character. So I really think it's enough about me. Um, I'm going to do more about the cosplay and makeup. And I asked my friends about it. So we're going to bring up my first friend. She is Miss Mary Mercenary. Go ahead and check out her Instagram. I'm also going to link it below. I met Mary a few years ago at Gin City Comic Con, and she's been a dear friend ever since. She does amazing cosplays. She's an amazing person. I can't thank her enough for some of the things that she has done for me, and I thank her even more now for answering these questions for me. So I first asked Mary, how long have you been doing cosplay? And her answer was, I have been cosplaying seriously since 2011. Second question I asked Mary was, do you believe cosplays have to be 100% accurate to the character being portrayed? Mary responded, I don't believe there's any right way to cosplay. Some people strive for accuracy. Some people go for a general look, while others may try mashups or gender benders. It's true that there are cosplay clubs that require accuracy, but if you're not specifically applying to one of them, I'd say do what makes you happy. I absolutely love this answer. The third question I asked her was, is it harder to design makeup/costuming for characters in comics or in movies? Mary responded, comics tend to have costumes that are less grounded in reality. Costumes don't have to function the way they do in a live action production. Costume designers seem to at least try and make things work in the real world. Though let's not forget all the Batman cowls where actors can't turn their heads. Makeup in movies at least gives you a leg up on how something looks on a real human. It's something that I have been dying to ask many cosplayers. When doing makeup or body painting, what products are your go-tos? Mary said, I have tried both water-based and alcohol-based makeups, and both have their merits. Maron, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, makes pretty decent makeups that are affordable and easy to apply. I've most often used Maron's Paradise line, which is water-based. It takes a little bit to get it to apply evenly, but it's not bad once you get the trick of it. I've found Wolf FX to be comparable. These products are relatively affordable, so I recommend practicing. There are lots and lots of tutorials available. These paints have a reasonable staying power, but won't hold up to a lot of rubbing against a costume. So keep that in mind. Miron makes a setting powder and a sealer that will help with this. I prefer to apply my powder with a big powder puff, and I apply liberally. You can use whatever setting spray you prefer. Miron's is fine. Ben Ny's works, but I'm not a fan of the smell. You can also use regular cosmetic setting sprays. Alcohol-based makeup is a whole other ballgame. I've used it a few times. When I apply it, I do so with an airbrush. Unfortunately, my compressor isn't very powerful. So my experience hasn't been ideal. That said, alcohol-based makeup has staying power. It's not coming off unless you remove it. I've slept in it. I feel this so much. It has to be removed with either alcohol, which will dry you out, or oil-based removers. Take care around your eyes and on your face so you don't scrub yourself raw. She also adds, if you need to do a bruise or wound makeup, get yourself a bruise wheel. I use Miron's and I love it. I'm also a weirdo and I find doing bruise makeup super fun. This is why Mary and I are good friends. I asked Mary, is it uncomfortable wearing makeup and body paint for long hours? She told me, I've never found it uncomfortable, but you have to be careful to avoid bumping into people or objects if your body paint is the type that will smudge. Eating and drinking can be a challenge. Holla. Sis, holla. Literally, even with my lipstick on, I can't drink or eat. I will recommend that people do a makeup test if they're trying a new product, just in case you're allergic. Before doing cosplay makeup, I'd recommend you exfoliate a couple days beforehand and use a quality moisturizer. You want to moisturize well after removing your makeup too. Hotels can dry your skin out, so can a lot of scrubbing. So take care of your skin. Honey, I couldn't agree more. The last question I asked Mary to do with cosplay and makeup was, what do you use to scrub away the body paint? She replies, water-based makeup can be removed with just about any standard cleanser. I currently am using the oil cleansing method to clean my face, and it works just fine to remove cosplay makeup. Neutrogena makeup remover wipes are great if you're at a convention and you don't want to ruin hotel towels with makeup. Oh my gosh. Fun fact, they're great for getting makeup off your costumes too. So once again, major thanks to Mary Mercenary for answering those questions. I have more questions for her, which will be in next week's video. Next, I went to another friend of mine, Blitzkrieg Cosplay. I met him about 2 years ago. He was very scary at first because he was dressed up as Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the mask totally creeped me out. I did not even speak to him. I took a picture with him and then darted, and then I found him on Instagram, and we've been good friends ever since. I asked him the same questions, and he gave me the answers. So we're going to look at those real quick. So I asked him how long he had been doing cosplay. He answered 5 years as of this past December. I asked him if he felt you had to be 100% accurate to the character that you're portraying in cosplay. He answers no, cosplay is what you make of it. There are no rules. Cosplay is about having fun and exploring yourself through imagination and creativity. Next question. Is it harder to design makeup/costuming for characters in comics or in movies? He said probably movies since it's more realistic. Comics allow you to get crazy with your creativity. Next I asked what are his go-tos for body painting and makeup for cosplays. He responds, Paradise is definitely my go-to paint. I'm not really picky about makeup. Whatever I find at CVS or my costume shop, I use if I like it. Next I asked, is it comfortable wearing body paint or makeup for long hours? He responds, not really. As long as it's sealed, I'm good and I have no worries. Last I asked him, what do you use to scrub away the body paint? He replied, regular body wash. Just make sure to scrub really good. I found paint in places I've missed days after the con. LOL. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much to Blitzkrieg Cosplay. You can go ahead and check out his Instagram. He has amazing cosplays and he is all over, just like Mary Mercenary. They do so many cons. I don't know how they do it. I don't even know how they keep up. I know this video was short and sweet, but hey, I have a lot of fun talking about cosplay. It's a hobby that I'd like to get into and I'd like to get a little bit more crafty with. It's good to hear the opinions of my friends and hearing that they both agree on a lot of things, that cosplay should be fun and lighthearted and that you should just do your thing with it. Put your spin on the characters that you do, which is something I've totally always believed in, and hearing it affirmed by my two friends just makes it even better. So next week we're going to continue this Talk It Tuesday series about cosplay, and we're going to be talking about cosplay and anxiety. So thank you so much for joining me. I had fun doing this look. I wants to take this eyelashes off. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. We are getting back to the regimen, y'all. Ain't no playing around in February. If you want to see more looks, daily looks, go ahead and follow my Instagram here at 90210 Makeup. I post every day, y'all. Y'all don't have to miss me. Y'all don't have to go a day without seeing me. This week, like I said, is cosplay week. So every day up until Sunday, we're going to be doing a different character from either a movie or a comic book or any kind of fantasy. If there's a character that you want to see, let me know. Also, tell me down below, have you ever thought about doing cosplay? And if you could, what is one character that you would cosplay as? Me? I'm not going to say who I want to cosplay as because I'm actually going to try and cosplay them this summer. So look for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Huge shout out to Blitzkrieg Cosplay and Mary Mercenary for answering these questions. I will see y'all on Friday.